Hello and welcome to this reading. So this is going to be a general reading. I haven't done one of these for a while, but hi to anyone new who's joining me for this reading on YouTube or Instagram, wherever you're catching me. I am Leanne Marie, an intuitive card reader and spiritual mentor. If you haven't seen me before, hiya. So if you are new to my channel, please do hit the subscribe button for future videos. I do moon messages, pick a card readings, general readings, sometimes topic videos for spiritual stuff. But if you are returning to me, hi, thank you so much for your support. Anyway, I'll stop all the intro things. I hate that, it's all really cringe. And I will just get on with this general reading. So I felt like doing this today because just like I've just done a moon messages reading, and there is an energy boost in that reading. It's almost like the collective has just literally just gone from 0 to 100 miles per hour, and the energy has just shifted, and I feel like mine's gone with that. So I am still in that energy, and I just felt like I had to do another reading while I could. Okay. And I felt like doing a message for the whole of May 2022. Okay, so this is going to be the most powerful message of 2022. What message do you need to really hear for May 2022? Okay, and I have used a deck that I don't normally use. So I was actually guided to use this deck that I got for my birthday back in September, which is Notes from the Universe on Love and Connection. Okay, so my sister got me these, thank you Nicole if you're watching. And yeah, I was guided to use them. So they've got like messages on them, and then they've got a message, like a main message, and then they've got like a really long message on the back. So we'll see kind of what I feel to read, or you know, if I just get channeled messages through the cards as I read through. Anyway, I will stop babbling on, because you probably don't want to hear all this and you just want to hear the reading. So, okay, so the first card we have is you were born with that it quality, right? It's a bit of a strange message. I am going to read the back. So it says, do you want to know what's really beautiful? Confidence. Do you want to know what's really powerful? Persistence. Do you want to know what's really sexy? Please, I know about sexy. What? Not needing to be needed. Okay, do you really want to know what's really sexy? Not needing to be needed. And if still they don't notice your good looks, your strength and your sachet, could you feel more sorry for them? I don't really like these messages on the back. They're a bit long-winded, but I think you get the idea. So it's like not focusing so much on your looks to get attention, or like the way that you, like if you're feeling really insecure and you're thinking, oh, like I need to dress a certain way to attract attention, I need to wear like loads of makeup, I need to do my hair really nice to attract attention. It's not actually that's attracting attention, it's your energy. Okay, it's the way that you are, it's the way that you come across. Like, it is literally your energy. So if you're giving off an energy, like if you're looking beautiful, and you've just got this energy which is like really sort of low or closed off, or like you've just got like a face on you and you're guarded. And I've been learning all about, well, not learning, but I've been teaching all about body language this week in a job that I do. And we've been talking about kind of closed off body language, you know, like no eye contact, facial expressions, and how they convey the way that you know, the way you communicate, really, or what you're trying to communicate. And so, you know, you can look $1 million, but you can still give off an energy that says, stay away from me, right? So have a think about that, and that is going to be like one of the messages that you really need to hear. I'm not saying that everybody here is like all into looks and the way you dress and all that, but it's just something to think about. You know, what is your energy like at the moment? And it's interesting that I said you know, about the energy shifts at the start, and like the moon messages and how that energy has shifted. So pay attention to your energy. Has it shifted? Have you noticed like are people being different to you since your energy has shifted? So start to be aware of that. Okay, next card we have is I go where you go, and hubba hubba. Oh my god, these are such weird cards. Nicole, what have you done? I'm really joking. You can tell I haven't really read them much. Let's just see if there's anything on here that I want to share, because they are like really long-winded messages. I don't think so. But what I got from this one straight away, I go where you go, is literally like a following energy. Okay, so do you want to be a follower? Do you want to be a leader, or do you want to be a follower? Okay. I've just been reminded of when like I first started on Instagram, and I still get it now, but not as much. But you know, I was getting like loads of people following me, and then literally about a week later, they'd all like unfollow me if I didn't follow them back. And I don't know why I've been guided to share that with you, but there's like you're doing. Oh, okay, so this might be something that you're following people, you're trying to fit in or something to get more people to like you, or you're trying to get something back, so you're doing something to get something back, and it's saying like, you know, don't be in that energy, like they're telling you off. They're like, don't be in that energy, like don't do that, you don't need to do that, you don't need to fit in, and you don't need to follow to be followed, if that makes sense, right? Don't do something to get something back, right? So just pay attention to this there seems to be like a big theme here so far, I've noticed, of like pay attention to what you're giving out and the way that you're being to other people, and kind of what your intention is. Okay, so think about your intention before you do anything. Like what am I choosing to do, and why am I choosing to do it? Am I trying to get something back? Am I literally just doing it because I want to do it? What is my reasoning behind choosing what I'm choosing to do? Oh my god, I can't get my words out today. Okay, I don't know what that hubba thing is about. I really don't. Really don't. I've just been reminded of, actually, well, that's just reminded me of something of like bubblegum, you know, Hubba Bubba that we used to get when we were younger. And I don't know, maybe it's something like to do with like when you were a child and you used to follow people, or used to copy people, like because children copy other children, don't they? So it could be something like that. You might be like following or copying people just to kind of be liked or something like that. All right, so there was something that came out of that. Okay, the next card we have is there isn't a soul on the planet who doesn't crave your approval. Oh, this is interesting. So that actually goes with what I was just saying. It's about some kind of approval, right? So are you trying to get some kind of approval, or is someone doing something to you to get some kind of approval, right? So watch other people as well and what they're doing. This will actually help you to pay attention to your own like intentions, your own choices, and kind of your own behaviors, should I say. So if you're noticing other people are doing things to get some kind of attention or to get some kind of approval, what do you think of those people? Like, how does that make you feel that they're doing that? And have a think about whether there's an area of your life where you might be doing that and you didn't actually realize. Okay, so whenever you catch yourself doing something like that, you're like, oh, hang on a minute, I remember how I felt, or how, you know, the way I saw this other person when they were doing that. Okay. Let me just see if there's a message here. The only difference between a friend and a foe is that you've decided where love can grow. Yeah, so there might be a message here about kind of choosing like who you spend your time with, like really paying attention to who you spend your time with and why you're spending time with them as well. So you know, is it just to fit in? Is it just for approval? Is it just for acceptance? Is it just to kind of be sociable, or to feel like you are part of something or that you belong? And are these people actually healthy for you? Okay, so have a think about that as well. And then the next card we have is turn on your love light. And sometimes the best way to remain sane is to love like crazy. Yeah, this is well, it's a bit cliche, but it's like follow your heart. Okay, and I did mention a little bit about this in the moon messages that I've just done. Is about choosing things from your heart. Okay, so if your heart was to speak to you, what would it say? Who would it tell you to be friends with? Who would it tell you to hang around with? you know, who can you trust? Generally, you can trust your heart to make decisions for you, so really, really listen to that, okay? And then if the next one is, if they once loved you, they still do. This is actually about a relationship straight away. Like, I'm not gonna dance around it. I was gonna sort of say, oh, it doesn't mean that, but actually it is. It's for probably someone who is wondering whether this person still cares about them. So it could be like a relationship that's broke down, it could be like a friendship that's broke down, it could be that you're worrying about a friendship that might break down. There's something about friendships and relationships coming through. Obviously it is a relationship deck so, you know, love and connections going to be about relationships, friendships, things like that. But this is telling you that even if it breaks down, there's still going to be love there, right? It's still going to be in your heart. I know, I can hold my hands up that I've been in a really like connected relationship like years and years ago, and I still hold love in my heart for that person, even though, you know, we split up, we, you know, never get back together, but my heart is still full for that person, and that kind of is from like a soul level, okay? So if you're wondering whether someone does still care about you, they will on some level in their heart, okay? So they just want you to know that. I feel like it's a really important message for someone. It says, thanks for every single time you ever fell in love, whether or not it was obvious, whether or not it lasted, and whether or not you were loved back. It changed everything. Actually, you're always loved back. Oh, it's quite like, gets me a bit. So yeah, I think I saw a quote a while back, a few years back, which was something like, it's better to have been, I can't remember what it was, something like, it's better to have been loved and lost than never receive love at all, something like that. Oh, I'm so rubbish at relaying back quotes, but I'm sure you know what I mean. It's better to have loved and lost than never loved at all, okay? I think that was it. But it always gets to me, because it's like, yeah, I would have rather experienced that feeling of love than never have felt it, okay? And this could also be for people who've lost family members, you know, to death, and you know, people they know, like, they've lost them through death as well. So yeah, I feel like someone really needed to hear this. Okay, and then the last card we have is a spirit animal for the month. So May spirit animal is Ladybird, and Ladybird is full of good luck, okay? It's lady luck. All of your manifesting positive thoughts and visualizations have been heard. So if you are kind of trying to manifest something, you're dreaming of something, you're just constantly thinking of something, just keep that up, okay? Keep up the visualization. I think I did mention this in the last moon messages, not the one I've just recorded, but the one before, where I sort of said, you know, keep your visions, yeah, or it might be in my pick a card, I can't remember, but it was in one of them, and I mentioned about keeping that vision alive, you know, keeping the dream alive, because if you give up, it's almost like that message, that cliche message again, and keep coming up with all the cliche things of, you know, you could give up when it's just around the corner. So don't do that, right? I'm being shown lottery numbers. I'm being shown, you know, when someone, if someone plays the lottery like every single week and they choose the same numbers, and then suddenly they either stop doing it and then they win the lottery, but they don't win, do you know what I mean, because they stopped doing it, or they choose different numbers and then their numbers come out. I don't know why they're showing me that, but it's like that sort of energy. It's like, do not give up, because this could happen, right? So you are in a lucky energy at the moment, so do not just, yeah, don't give up on the last hurdle, all right? So there we go. That is the message for May 2022. I hope it made sense. Let me know. Put a thumbs up or comment, or if you're on YouTube, please subscribe to the channel for future videos, and all my details are in the description box if you want to connect with me or book a personal reading. All right, so thanks so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye.